Hi guys, my name's Tori, and for those of you who don't know me, this is my Wizard of Oz collection vlog. And today I'm going to cover Wizard of Oz box sets of the film, the 1939 Judy Garland film. Now, in 1989, when it hit the 50th anniversary, there was a boom of video release because videotapes were pretty brand new at that point, and people were going crazy trying to fill up their collections. And when this classic came out on video, it boomed, and they started coming out with collector's box sets because obviously it's one of those great classic films and everyone wanted to own it in a very grand way. So I'm going to go over a few that I have. Obviously I don't have every single box set that was ever made, so if you guys have one that I don't show today, please video response me. I'd love to see if you think there's something I should have. I'm going to start with the most recent and work my way back. Okay, so I'm going to start with the one that's pretty obvious, the one that probably a lot of you are familiar with, and that's the one that came out for the 70th anniversary. Big hunkin' box set. Look at this thing. It is beautiful. Beautifully boxed. And they're individually numbered. Look at that. Very nice. And, oh, look at this. When I opened this, I was so excited. It's just very nicely made. It's a great collectible to look at. And it comes with great stuff. It comes with this book, which is essentially a making of book. It's called Behind the Curtain. Production 1060, that was the number of the production at MGM. And what I love about this book is not only does it have pieces of the script, the unfinished script, it also has some pictures, some photos that I hadn't seen before, which is odd for me because, I've seen pretty much everything there is out there. Reviews of the actors' individual performances that came out in the paper. Lovely, lovely things. And this is worth having. Collectors. This is definitely worth a look-see. Look, there's Frank Morgan in his costume with Victor Fleming just hanging out. Really nice. Beautiful to look at. Fun to read. It was really, really interesting to read. And then also, it had the budget sheet, which was interesting to go through. Try making this film on this budget now. No way. Even CGI'd to death, which it would be. You couldn't do it for this kind of money. I'm not going to read through everything, but man, this budget was nothing compared to what it would be today. And then also it has a reproduction of the campaign booklet, which I thought was really interesting. And this was sent out to theaters, trying to get them to show this movie because it was a huge investment at the time. A color film with practically, some unknowns. Judy Garland was a hit at the box office, but not the kind of star that maybe Shirley Temple was. I tried to get her. What I think is great about this is also included in this decorative collector's tin is a watch. Look at this, a collectible watch that came with the set for the anniversary. And I don't know if you can see it too clearly. It's got the Fab Four on it, as well as Frank Morgan, the title character, the Wizard of Oz, in this lovely collector's tin. And for those of you who are planning on keeping this as close to mint condition as possible in the box, this is going to be what you want to guard most safely because this is what our people are going to use and take out of its box. And it will be one of those things that's broken and forgotten. I haven't worn it and I don't plan on wearing it. It's going to stay in the tin in the box, just like this, because that's how I want it. And then of course the discs. Now it's available on Blu-ray. But we're not there yet. We're getting there. My fiance and I are planning on investing in a Blu-ray player at some point soon. But for now, we have the DVD. It's high definition, and it is 4 discs of Wizard of Oz glory. And it has hours and hours. I think they advertised it as having 16 plus hours of extra features. I mean, it's phenomenal. They have absolutely everything, including, folks, for those of you who've been dying to see this because you didn't see it when it came out, The Dreamer of Oz, the film starring John Ritter, the biography film of L. Frank Baum. I'd always wanted to see that but couldn't find it, and trust me, I looked. But yeah, it was fabulous. So this is a great set, and it's expensive, I'll give it that. It's very pricey, and they did come out with a version of this that was not quite so pricey. I don't know if it included all the extras because it only had 2 out of the 4 discs. So if you're looking to see all those extras, you're not going to get it probably on the lesser DVD, but there is one available for less money. So for the 70th anniversary. So there you go. Now the one that came out immediately before that was this 3-disc version, which came out in the mid-first decade of the 2000s. to kind of hold us over. And it was 3 discs, and it had a lovely box, which journeyed through all the areas of Oz and then ended up here at the Emerald City. Very cute. And it had a lot of the extras that were found on the 70th anniversary disc. Really lovely. A very nice box set to hold us over mid-decade. And it came with some collectible postcards, things we've seen before in previous box sets. Hold on, I gotta get it out of there. But, you know, these kinds of things, once again, are going to get lost in the fray. It's already not in the greatest shape because it's had a lot of shelf wear, and I work at a hospital with children, and this I always have in my bag available. The reproductions of the ticket for opening night, the program, things like that. Really nice things to have. But like I said, things like this will get lost in the fray of years and years of possession. So hang tight to these things that come with the box sets, because these are the things that get lost. And I have some older box sets, and I can attest to that. The next one I'm going to show you, I don't know much about. I know that it came out for the 60th anniversary. There wasn't much hype about it, and it's made poorly, and I'm going to show you why. Now this is brand new. Well, I didn't just buy it, but I bought it 2 years ago. Now I unwrapped it, I took the shrink wrap off, and immediately the box fell apart. It's beautiful enough to look at, but look at this. The holder here, it detached from the cardboard immediately upon opening it. I display it standing up, and in order to do so I have to put a piece of tape on it just to hold it together. I mean, it was made poorly. Like I said, this came out in 1999, and it's very similar to the 50th anniversary collector's set, except presented poorly. It's got some 5x7s with it of different movie posters and the like, you know, publicity photos, things like that. And, you know, this little top poster showing what it comes with. Now this I enjoyed, and this is in the next thing I'm going to show you, which is my favorite, but Production 1060, and what this is the script. And it's not just the script, it's the script with the cut lines added back in bold print. So the scenes that were cut from the film are included in this script in bold print. See? And then the film, which it's still in the shrink wrap. It's the VHS. Hear that, kids? This is called a videotape. It's a cassette. We don't do that anymore. And it has the behind-the-scenes making-of documentary voiced by Angela Lansbury after the film. But like I said, look at this. It is made so unbelievably poorly. This moves around, and the box is a mess. And like I said, this is brand new out of the shrink wrap like this. So I don't recommend this at all. If you see it around, and that's what happened to me. It was in the shrink wrap. It was standing up, looking gorgeous at an FYE in Danbury, and I went, oh, must have it. Paid $50, and it fell apart right out of the box. So don't be fooled. If you're gonna buy something expensive and vintage, this is the one for you. The Ultimate Oz, which came out for the 50th anniversary. Oh, you can feel it. And I had to do some repair work on this box. It looks good for display. I mean, it's not in the best shape. When I bought it off of eBay, the corners were ripped. I gently and carefully taped, and sometimes have to retape all the corners, but it has this lovely introduction on the inside of the top of the box, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's very similar to the one I just showed you. It has the script. It has these photographs, these black and white stills, and then it has 2 VHS tapes. One is the film, and each cassette tape has the Ultimate Oz logo on the top, and then the making of is on a separate VHS. So there you go. like I said, that box set is really the best. So guys, I have a big surprise coming up from the upcoming film Dorothy of Oz starring Lea Michele. I won the Facebook contest that would send you the collector's edition, limited edition comic book, which was only available to those who went to WonderCon. So I will be getting that in the mail, and I will be showing that to you. Link below to my contest entry, which got me the comic book. See you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Comment, hit the thumbs up. Bye!